10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
What's up guys and welcome to Digital Wars Season 1. This is ClouDx, your host for today, with me, Chief. Chief, what's up by the way? Your first ever broadcast. How you doing? Okay, great. Before we go any further guys, we're gonna need some feedback. We might have some audio issues. If there are any hiccups, let us know. We'll get them fixed up as this game progresses. Anyway, jumping right in, this is game 1 of the tournament. We've got i7 on the Radiant side, we've got We Make Rules on the Dire. i7, they've got second pick. They banned out the Nyx Assassin. We Make Rules meanwhile has banned out the Magnus and the Tree and Protector. No surprises with the Tree ban. Magnus, however, I believe he's fallen off from the current meta game. What do you think, Chief?
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Makes sense. But anyway, coming back to i7, I haven't actually seen We Make Rules play too much Dota. i7, they have participated in a few tournaments that I have had the pleasure of casting. From what I see from them, they're quite a strong team. They've got a lot of strong synergy amongst their ranks, but they seem to lack experience. I wonder if that's going to be a factor today, because We Make Rules is frankly a team that I believe has no experience in competitive Dota. So I do believe this is going to be a good game. We've got the Batrider banned out as well by i7. First pick going to We Make Rules. It's anybody's guess what could come out here, although a couple of potent heroes in the pool are Darkseer. We've also got maybe the Visage, should they choose to pick him up here. Yep, I completely forgot about that. Lifestealer's in the pool as well. So yeah, We Make Rules, they've been spoiled for choice with this first pick here.
10 seconds remaining. Of pain. Radiant team pick.
Alright, so it's gonna be the Queen of Pain first pick. I don't agree with this at all, because I mean, Chief will be the expert on that matter because he plays so much Queen of Pain middle. But yeah, you can't pick up. I don't believe that you can pick the Queen of Pain so early and get away with it. i7 has all the possible mid lane counters in the world to choose from, including the Outworld Devourer, maybe even the Skyrat Mage. There's an absurd amount in the pool available to slow down this Queen of Pain at that middle lane. That said, maybe, just maybe, We Make Rules knows what they're doing and we don't. So we gotta give them the benefit of the doubt, eh? Like, is this legit? Did they first pick Queen of Pain on us? i7, looks like they've really been thrown into a fix here. Darkseer is gonna be their response. +1 remaining. Anybody's guess, but I'm really left scratching my head as to, there we go. The Outworld Devourer does get picked up. Okay, you can't be out on Twitch. No? Okay, fine. So we're gonna fix that up. We'll just be right back in just a little bit, guys.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Give us a bit, guys. We're just waiting for Chief to fix up his audio issues. Apparently some of you couldn't hear us on the stream. He couldn't hear him on the stream, so we're going to try and fix that up ASAP. I'm going to run you through the picks and bans while we do this. We've got OD picked up by i7, just as mentioned, one of those potent counters to that Queen of Pain at the middle lane. We Make Rules, they respond with a Jakiro pickup and a Gyrocopter ban. i7, they've got another ban up their sleeves. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like the anti-mage, or maybe even some more hard carries, or maybe more potent carries, like that bloody Lifestealer who's still sitting in the pool. That's a hero that really should not go unnoticed. It's gonna be the Shadow Demon ban, so maybe, just maybe, i7 has something up their sleeves, possibly looking to pick up the Lifestealer themselves, or maybe even the Alchemist, to rely their carry hopes upon. Just gonna quickly check up to see if we have a fix for the audio issue.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, Doombringer gonna be the ban out by We Make
Radiant
Rules.
team
Something
ban.
that has left me scratching my head completely. I would not have expected a Doombringer to be banned. Especially not when there's a Life Stealer or an Alchemist still in the pool. Anyway, maybe, just maybe they're thinking this is why this is possibly a counter to that Queen of Pain. Maybe they haven't realized OD is the ultimate counter to that Queen of
Radiant
Pain.
team pick.
But they're still going with it. Rubik gonna be banned out by i7 in exchange. So no Shadow Demon, no Rubik to set up those Jakiro ice paths. That's gonna leave We Make Rules with a slightly hard tri lane to deal with. Then again, there's plenty of options. Still got the Visage, sorry, still available for their picking if that's what they choose to go for. i7, they've got a pick on the board, 15 seconds of normal time, 1 minute of reserve time. So they've got plenty of time to
10
pick up their next
seconds
few picks.
remaining.
I'm still expecting that Life Stealer to be picked up now.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Vengeful spirit.
Dire team pick.
Vengeful Spirit getting picked up by i7. So let's just take whatever knowledge I have about the current meta game and throw it out the bloody window, because this is something I would not have called in my wildest imaginations. When Vengeful Spirit third pick when Alchemist Life Stealer still in the pool. Anyway, they're probably playing towards their own personal playstyle. This is probably something that they feel fairly confident in, and so they've done it.
10 seconds.
Either that or
remaining.
somebody just has an immortal vengeful item that they want to show off in this game. We Make Rules,
5
they've got a pick
seconds
on the board,
remaining.
4 seconds on the clock, another minute and a half of reserve time, so they don't need to be
Reserve
too rushed
time.
into thinking things through. Also, I don't think a Vengeful Spirit would have really thrown any kind of wrench into their plan so far. They're still lacking a hard carry, they're lacking possibly an offlaner and maybe a second support. There's plenty of options when it comes to carries, there's plenty of options when it comes to offlaners, although supports have been squeezed. Something to couple with the Jakiro, I would expect maybe something like well, considering the Rubik and the Shadow Demon have both been banned out, Visage does seem to be the best option here. But then again, I'm not sure if Visage is a hero that We Make Rules is too comfortable with playing, because as a support hero, that is one of those heroes that does require a slightly higher skill level to perform with. It's gonna be the CK. So We Make Rules, they're gonna pick up the
Radiant
Chaos Knight in their third pickup, leaving them very much open to picking up that IO and running a CK Wisp combination. That's something that's always devastating, no matter which team's hands it's played in. Although, again, IO is one of those heroes that requires a slightly higher skill cap and a little more map awareness to pull off successfully.
Ten seconds remaining.
Alright, just to check up quickly, I've got
5
Chief back on the
seconds
call.
remaining.
Chief, can you say some words, please?
Reserve time.
I can't hear you at all, at least on my end. Let's hope we can hear you on the stream. Just give me a second.
Lena.
Dire team pick.
Okay, so we've got the Lina picked up by Vengeful Spirit. Unfortunately, I can't hear Chief on my Skype as well, so there's definitely something wrong. If you guys can't hear him, let me know. Let us know on the stream chat. We have someone monitoring it. Anyway, Lina has been picked up as I mentioned. CK still doesn't have that Wisp to partner up with, and I'm really wondering what's taking We Make Rules so long to pick this up. It seems like the obvious pick here, but then again,
10
you never know.
seconds
I have no
remaining.
insight into the minds of these teams, so I have no clue what they're thinking
5
right now.
seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Keeper of the light.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Alright. Looks like Keeper of the Light is going to be picked up with the Chaos
5
Knight, something
seconds
that I have
remaining.
missed completely. That is a very much legit pick. I'm sorry for these delays and these hiccups. We got a
Reserve
few audio
time.
issues from my co-caster's end. We're trying to sort those out. Bear with us as we try to get his audio back in here. Chief, are you in the call?
Radiant team pick.
Sven stands ready.
Dire team pick.
Okay, so it looks like if you guys could hear Chief talking at that time, drop me a line on Steam, whoever's watching. We've tried to fix up his audio on the stream as well. We've tried to fix it up in game as well. Sven's gonna be the last pickup by I7. So they've got a very solid lineup. They've got a lot of stuns coming out. They've got good lane counters, and they've got an excellent off laner. So they've got a well-rounded lineup, I'm gonna say. Despite the fact that Vengeful Spirit does
10
stick out like a
seconds
sore thumb in that
remaining.
tri lane, especially going up against the Keeper of the Light, the
5
Chaos Knight,
seconds
and the
remaining.
Jakiro. That said, Vengeful is one of those heroes that excels at pulling Keeper of the Light
Reserve
back in
time.
when he's trying to tower defense with those Illuminate spams from range. It's one of those heroes that's really useful at closing the gap between the Keeper of the Light and the rest of his team. That swap comes in so handy. Last pickup for We Make Rules. Chief, what's your prediction? I'll put you on the spot, man.
Windrunner at your service.
Yep, so Windrunner will be their offlaner of choice for this game. So yeah, they seem to have a well-rounded lineup themselves. So despite how these lineups started out, they've turned out to be pretty decent. Although I really fear for this Queen of Pain in the middle lane going up against the OD. But that said, that could always be avoided if We Make Rules decides to switch up the lanes a little bit. Perhaps send the Windrunner at mid, maybe send a dual lane at mid with the CK and someone else. But that it seems highly unlikely. We do have two disconnections. We're probably gonna see a pause coming back. We have a reconnection as well. Alright, we're underway, guys. Hopefully audio issues have been resolved. If not, let us know. We'll try and fix them up ASAP. And this pause gives us just enough time to do that as well. Alright guys, sorry about that. Looks like Chief won't be joining me. He's got some absurd audio issues. This game looks like it was underway for just another second, and again the Darkseer is gonna disconnect. This is quite retarded, to say the least. Anyway, um, let's quickly do a quick introduction of both sides while this is happening. We've got WMR, that's We Make Rules on the Dire side. We've got Bingo Player on the Keep of the Light. We've got Addicted to Dota on the Chaos Knight. We've got Bulla on the Queen of Pain. We've got Deep playing the Jakiro, and we've got Bide Bro playing that Windrunner. Meanwhile, on the other side of the river, we've got I7 on the Radiant side. We've got Grand Magnus. Is that Grand Magnus or Magus? No, it's Grand Magnus on the OD. We've got Monster Kill on the Lina. Snake when we playing the Sven. We've got Nevermore on Vengeful Spirit. And holy crap, I can't pronounce this guy's name. I'm gonna call it Did playing the Darkseer. So there we go. It looks like the DS did disconnect from this game. Hopefully he's gonna be back ASAP. Look, just again a quick roundup of both lineups. I am expecting OD to go up against that Queen of Pain at middle lane, and when that does happen, Queen of Pain really should not stand a chance. She's really not much of a match for OD at middle lane. And meanwhile, speaking for the tri lane, I'm expecting I7 to run a defensive tri lane on their safe lane with Sven, Lina, as well as the Vengeful Spirit. Possibly going to go up against a solo Windrunner, and Windrunner really not long for life when facing off against 3 straight stuns. Meanwhile, on the other side, we've got Darkseer going on the off lane. We've also got the tri lane from WMR, which is of course the Chaos Knight, Jakiro, and the Keeper of the Light. And holy crap, I7 is mass disconnecting. This is really absurd. The whole team's practically disconnected. Yeah, looks like it's not just them leaving us in the dark. They're changing their internet. Something that doesn't happen every day. I7 using the oldest trick in the book, by the way, trying to make small talk while a player disconnects. Sorry, bro. We've all played pubs. That doesn't work. You know what you're trying to do. Please get in the game ASAP. Okay, if this keeps up any longer, I'm just gonna have to ask the official admins what to do here. Um, Looks like everybody has finally reconnected the game. Let's hope it stays that way. Holy crap! At this rate, we're never gonna get to the second game. So the official verdict now is if within the next 5 minutes um, Team I7 does not connect to the game, they're just gonna continue with as many players as they've got in the game and they won't pause anymore for other players disconnecting. This is quite a silly turn of events and quite I've got to say quite an absurd way to start off this tournament, but nonetheless these kind of problems are expected when internet isn't as stable. Holy crap, one disconnects, the other reconnects. It's another 5 minutes till WMR has a decision. Okay, looks like we have a resume coming up from WMR. Looks like everyone from I7 is in this game, and hopefully they'll stay in this game. Okay, fine. So on the other side, let's get our bearings back. Looks like OD has been pulled a set of tangos by I7 Nevermore. The way Lena is just standing still. Nope, she hasn't disconnected. She does pick up a set of observer wards. He's going to be moving out lane. Sentry was picked up by Nevermore, the Vengeful Spirit. 4 heroes, no, 5 heroes going to be moving towards mid. They've drawn a little bit of a marking on the map. They're moving through the ancient camp into enemy jungle, trying to snipe off possibly this Keeper of the Light for first blood. Let's see how that goes. On the bottom lane, we've got Jakira and Windrunner moving into enemy jungle. They have placed down an observer ward here to scout out the rune spot.
30 seconds to battle.
Meanwhile, no observer wards on this side of the map for WMR. I7 are moving, they're circling around. A nice maneuver, I've got to say, if they do manage to get this first blood. WMR will not know what hit them. They're grouping on them 5 versus 3. And this could be a complete disaster. WMR caught off guard. The stun catches 2. Keeper of the Light taking a beating. The Lina stun catches 2. They're focusing the Coddle. Coddle's gonna go down. Just a matter of seconds. First blood goes to the Vengeful Spirit, and now Chaos Knight making a run for it. A nice move there by I7. They've actually managed to get off the mark right from the get-go. And what do you know? There's a double damage rune in the river as well. So looks like the tri-lane is going to be moving back towards bottom lane. OD is going to pick up the DD rune, and Queen of Pain is going to be completely destroyed here. Unless, of course, Grand Magnus makes some silly mistakes. Looking at bottom lane, Windrunner, knowing that Team I7 is rotating in, will have some time to get some experience going her way just before she is in that danger zone. But is she actually going to leech enough? Looks like she will. She's also got the Observer Ward here to keep her slightly safe. Looks like the creep camp has not been blocked out. Sentry wards were available on the Vengeful Spirit. However, I don't see the Vengeful Spirit here just yet. She's got the Sentry ward. She's making her way here. Not even going to need them, considering there is no Observer ward to stop this camp from spawning. This Windrunner is going to be completely zoned out if I7 plays their cards right. I'm also expecting first blood to go underway here. Lina circling in around is going to start harassing while placing that Observer ward down. And that's that. Windrunner's probably going to get destroyed here. Middle lane, a quick look at the CS. Just it's 4 and 5, 5 and 5 denies for the OD. That Astral Imprisonment going to be a little too much for Queen of Pain to stand for. Top lane, Darkseer is, well, holy crap, that's not supposed to happen. Darkseer is way too far out. He should be punished for this. He should be killed by this tri-lane. He's getting a little bit of experience. In fact, he's up to level 2, almost at level 3. Windrunner sitting at level 2 as well, and I think it's about that time when the Vengeful Spirit and the Lina circle in around and kill this Windrunner. She shouldn't be standing around so far out. She's leeching experience. I7, I mean, they've drafted right, but they're executing all wrong. They need to. Lina and the Vengeful Spirit should have been coming circling all the way around from here and trying to snipe off this Windrunner. Windrunner should not get a single point of experience in this lane. Unfortunately, she's getting a few last hits in as well. Quite absurd. Here we go. The stun comes out. The Windrunner's been popped. A second stun as well, and there's no way. Holy crap! Lina missed that light strike array at point blank range on a stunned hero. Doesn't matter though, because this tri-lane way too much. First blood had been taken up by the VS, and another kill going her way now. Regeneration rune gets pinged up top. Looks like Jakiro is going to be securing that rune for the Queen of Pain. Nope, looks like Jakiro is going to pick it up and head back top as well. Looking back at this middle lane, Queen of Pain sitting at 2-0 while the OD is sitting at an absurd 14-10. Unless this Queen of Pain gets some support rotation coming in from top lane, she's completely dominated. A quick look at both carries. CK really not doing the best job at keeping his last hits up. He's missing a few last hits, it would seem. He's sitting at 4-2. Compare that to the Sven, the farming Sven on the side of i7. He's sitting at 8-1, so he's practically doubled up on CS. Darkseer meanwhile is leeching experience and not getting punished for it as well. He's sitting at level 3, he's using the Ion Shell spams to push out these creep waves. But he's gonna get a decent chunk of experience now as well. Both sides now, they looks like they're just gonna be playing passive, although I kind of disagree with this decision. I would expect the Vengeful and the Lina to try and snipe some more kills off here on this Windrunner, or maybe even pop a smoke or call a smoke and make a move towards that middle lane and completely shut down that Queen of Pain. Windrunner now has picked up those boots, but I'm not sure if that's again the best item choice. The magic stick might have gone a lot further, might have done a lot more for her in terms of survivability. 22-12 up on the OD at middle lane. He's really dominating his lane quite convincingly.
Missing bottom.
Looks like Queen of Pain might just go down solo to this OD. No mana on the Queen of Pain, but OD taking quite a few tower hits. Queen of Pain jukes him through the forest and makes her way up top. Meanwhile, OD is gonna go bottom and find a rune. That rune's not going to help him as much as he would have liked. He's got no bottle up and running on him. However, he has picked up Tranquil Boots, so he's not going to be too worried about his sustenance in the lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, looks like up top, Darkseer just narrowly escapes getting killed off. Middle lane again, the OD just completely dominating the Queen of Pain. He doesn't even have the mana to cast Astral Imprisonment, and still the Queen of Pain is making a run for it. Almost gonna get the mana. In fact, he's about 20 mana short. No kills going on the board just yet. Neither side picking up any more kills after those two going the way of Vengeful Spirit. Up top, Darkseer sitting at a comfortable level 5. Windrunner sitting at level 4. Again, something that's really left me confused. Why aren't i7 just diving this Windrunner? There's no way she's gonna survive with 600 HP going up against 3 stuns and a level 5 Sven. Level 3 up on both supports for i7. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, level 4 up on the Keeper of the Light. And a quick peek at the Jakiro reveals that he is at level 3 as well. So despite having the advantage in terms of kills, looks like WMR is doing a better job of getting experience going their way. Those of you on the stream, I apologize for the 480p stream. Unfortunately, our channel is not partnered, so I don't have the luxury of putting up multiple resolutions as yet. We'll try and find a workaround for that in the next one, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, bottom lane, looks like Lina trying for a blind light strike area is going to whiff completely as another shackle shot thrown out by Windrunner. Windrunner is practically bullying this tri lane. This is not supposed to happen. Middle lane, looks like OD is getting ganked up. Bulla going in on the high ground. He's got the scream, he's giving a couple of auto attacks, but OD is way too tanky with those Tranquil Boots up and running, as well as the Tango that he's just popped off is going to survive. So failed gank coming the way of WMR. Yikes. That's an interesting factor. i7 is playing on about 300 ms ping, which would explain those missed light strike arrays. OD is building towards the mechanism, it would seem. He's picked up the buckler. He's gonna have quite an early mech at the rate he's going. He's sitting at 35 and 17. Sven sitting at about 28 and 4. CK, the free farming CK, has still been sitting at just 18 and 3. I'm really not sure what's going on here. He's missing last hits. Jakiro, meanwhile, I'm not sure what he's up to here. I think he's trying to set something up, but I'm pretty sure that Darkseer is gonna get away. Invis rune picked up by the Queen of Pain. He's gonna scout out the Vengeful Spirit, but not gonna make anything of it. Windrunner and Queen of Pain really can't pick off a kill by themselves. Both sides playing some
Missing bottom.
unique Dota. That's the best way I can put it. Enough said, man. Enough said. A free farm CK picks up a 7-minute bracer. GG no reap.
Dire's top
Darkseer
tower
is
is
sitting at
under
level
attack.
7. This is not supposed to happen. I mean, I haven't seen this kind of a game in very long now. How is this game going to progress past the laning phase? It's 8 minutes in, there's been barely any rotations, everyone's just sitting and farming up. CK thinks he's farming at top lane, Sven is sitting and farming at top lane. Yeah. At this rate, it looks like i7 is just going to pull ahead slowly but surely. They're already sitting at about a 2000 gold lead, 2000 experience lead going their way as well. There's an observer ward placed down in the lane now, so maybe, just maybe, WMR will try and pick off this Darkseer. That's a big maybe. He's just gonna spam the Iron Shell. CK is almost dying to the Iron Shell by himself.
I steal from the
This is
snow.
not supposed to happen. This reminds me of Ken playing Dota. Hand of Midas picked up by the Sven, so that's an 8-minute Midas coming out. And that CK is just gonna get shut down so hard in terms of farm. Sven's GPM is gonna pull ahead by leaps and bounds now. He's gonna get so much further ahead. Let's have a quick look at the net worth charts. 3100 net worth on the OD at middle lane. 2800 on the Sven, who's following close at his heels. CK is sitting far behind at 2300, followed by the DS. Queen of Pain sitting so far down at 1600. Really, this is killing the effectiveness of Queen of Pain entirely. She's one of those heroes that needs to dominate that early and the middle game, because she's not exactly the best late game hero when shut down in the early game phase.
No.
And I mean, at this rate, she's sitting at level 6, 9 minutes into the game, facing off against an OD who has 2 levels up on her. He's sitting at level 8. This is huge. I mean, OD could well just walk up the slope, snipe that courier. Is that what he's going to do? No, he's just going to pound away on this Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain has no mana to even blink away. Has the boots, but OD has Tranquil. So if he wanted to give chase, he could have very well done so. Up top, looks like DS just barely survives by the skin of his teeth. Kotl gonna try a blast right at the end of the range, not even gonna clip him. And once again, off laners not dying, something that's a little absurd, especially when they're getting so much experience. Next level stuff, man. TI3. Windrunner getting closer and closer to phase boots. That said, OD picks up the mechanism. I think that's the word go. That's when i7 say, hey, we've got a massive advantage. Let's just group up and start taking towers. But nope, they're just gonna keep farming. OD standing on Queen of Pain's head. Invis rune popped off by Queen of Pain. One auto attack, getting her down to 3/4 HP. Jakiro coming in to offer some support, but without any mana on the Queen of Pain, they're not going to be able to make anything happen. What is Queen of Pain thinking? Ice Path comes off. Queen of Pain breaks invisibility. Jakiro, OD says, okay, why not? Double kill for me. 1 hit, 2 hits, ultimates pop. Jakiro goes down. Queen of Pain on the run, and OD is going to be more than happy with that one. Back at bottom, Windrunner overstepping her boundaries yet again. Vengeful and the Lina circling in around. This should be a very dead Windrunner. The stun comes off. He's popped the Windrun. There's no way he's escaping. Nice strike array and the Vengeful stun to follow. Not coordinated perfectly, but it's enough to secure the kill. 4-0. i7 takes a commanding lead here with about a 3000 gold lead and a 3000 experience lead. Back in mid lane, looks like we're gonna see CK use the stun up on the Jakiro. Queen of Pain's coming as well. Again, no mana on the Queen. OD pops the mech and says, alright, see you guys later. Pops the TP, gets away under their noses. Up top, DS realizing that CK is no longer around, has continued to get his farm and levels going. Jakiro manning it up, is gonna try and get a kill on the Darkseer, but I do believe that Darkseer could well turn around and get a kill of his own. CK now makes his way back up top with the bracer, treads, and of course that robe of magi, so he's getting closer to the drums, no doubt. But he's being left far behind in the dust in comparison to the Sven, who's picked up, well, I really don't see what he's picked up. He's picked up treads, he's got the hand of Midas, that's about it. In terms of last hits, he's sitting at 53 and 12. CK sitting far behind at 39 and 4. WMR, now they're trying to make a rotation. There is no Radiant Observer Ward to scout this activity out, so Queen of Pain and Windrunner could well snipe off this Lina and this Vengeful Spirit here. Unless of course the Sven rotates in which case it could be a complete disaster. Queen of Pain using the illusion to scout things out. Sven pops the God Strength. They better know this is an illusion, because if they blow a stun here, that's going to be terrible. Yup, He blew the stun. That was a little too obvious. They're not gonna have the stun to stop this anymore. So Sven, using quite a few of his resources, is, well, he's not gonna be too hampered by that. But then again, a wasted opportunity. At middle lane, OD sitting at another 1000 gold. He's disassembled his tranquil boots in order to get that mechanism up and running. So some smart decision making coming out at least by one person on this map. Bottom lane looks like Sven trying to body block the Venge. Venge gets the stun off on the Windrunner, and Windrunner goes down. Queen of Pain with a wave catching 2 on the backlines. Not gonna make anything successful off of it. Monster kill gets that Light Strike array off, but Queen of Pain, no mana, has one Shadow Strike or a Blink, whichever one she chooses to use. No mana on the Sven despite trying to convert his threads to intelligence. Meanwhile, at top lane simultaneously, looks like WMR did get their first kill of this game, taking down the Darkseer. This tri lane finally proving to be an effective asset in their arsenal. So that's the first death for i7 in this entire game, but they're not going to be too phased by that because OD is going completely out of control here. He's picked up his power threads as well. In addition to that mechanism, there's no killing him right now at this middle lane. At bottom, Windrunner still sitting with that Basilisk, trying to get those phase boots up and running. Level 7 is what she's at right now. I mean, she's really not had the best game. She's sitting at 0-3 and 0. Vengeful Spirit finally making some rotations now. Has gone towards the middle lane, has put a sentry ward up as well as the observer ward up on the high ground on the Radiant Cliff, looking to prevent any ganks incoming on this OD. Meanwhile, Sven, left to his own devices, gonna keep free farming with that Hand of Midas up and running yet again. CK meanwhile not getting his farm too far ahead. He's sitting, this is ridiculous. CK sitting at 48 last hits, sitting so far behind both the Sven and the OD. He's got just the drums. The drums usually one of those early game items that requires you to make some early game plays and aggression. Not, as I say that, looks like I'm going to miss a kill at this bottom lane. Lina does use the Laguna Blade to snipe off the Queen of Pain. So 6 and 1, WMR being left in the dust with a 5000 gold lead going the way of i7. Up top meanwhile, Darkseer in a little bit of trouble himself. Gets stunned up, Cottle with the blast going in a completely opposite direction. A 4-second stun, not put to good use here. But Darkseer looks like he might just go down. One more auto attack should do the job, but Darkseer trying to make it away, gets stunned up by the CK and he goes down. Simultaneously at middle lane, looks like OD picked up a solo kill on the Jakiro. So kills everywhere. Kills going everywhere, one going the way of WMR and one going the way of i7.
Missing bottom.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This is gonna turn out to be one of the longest farm fests I've ever seen if i7 doesn't buck up and make a move right now. OD, wow. One more auto attack should do the job, but Queen of Pain does have the blink available. Does blink away in time. I did see a TP coming in. Did someone just cancel a TP? Queen pops everything in the arsenal, goes down. OD pops the mech to stay alive a little longer. Windrunner trying to get this kill. Does not have mana for the power shot after using that Windrun. And I don't believe that Windrunner is going to be able to get this kill. OD uses the Ancestral Imprisonment and once again TPs away under Windrunner's nose. Lina meanwhile coming in, gets the Light Strike carry off. A couple of auto attacks might be enough to secure the kill with the Laguna Blade, but she's not going to go for it. Back at bottom, looks like CK has come to have a man fight with this Sven, if I may say so. Gotta say though, he's sitting quite far behind. That said, he's now picked up the Ogre Club, so he's become significantly tanky. Sven meanwhile has picked up the Helm of the Dominator. Not sure what the reasoning was behind that item choice, but it's definitely not going to give him a significant DPS boost, and it's definitely not going to give him any kind of survivability right now, because life stealing at these early levels is really not a viable option. That said, of course, it could help him continue his farm for a lot longer. So as mentioned earlier, looks like this is en route to becoming a complete farm fest. Queen of Pain and CK turning tail and running from this OD, making his way towards this bottom lane. Finally, it looks like i7 are going to group up as 4, maybe even 5 if this Darkseer chooses to use his teleport scroll, and they could well get the first tier 1 tower, the second tier 1 tower of this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Then again, I mean, this is the problem when pushing in against the Keeper of the Light. Those Illuminate spams always so hard to deal with. Couple that with the Windrunner power shot spams. There's no going into the tower unless you're diving with a Surge Vengeful Spirit. Darkseer, however, still sitting at top lane. He's content at farming up undisturbed. He's picked up Arcane Boots now. He's heading towards the pipe, if I'm not mistaken. Picked up the cloak, picked up the Ring of Health. Queen of Pain, I feel so bad for this woman. She's got boost, she's got magic wand and a bottle. She's sitting at level 8. Ken can relate. Oh man. Mechanism looks like it is en route to Windrunner as well. Wait, what? Did the courier just come out with no items at all? I'm not sure about that. Not even gonna try and analyze that. Okay, a Ring of Basilius coming out for the win. No, wait a second. Windrunner had the Ring of Basilius. Maybe just a
Dire's
teleport
top
scroll.
tower is under attack.
Bottom is missing.
Alright, looking at middle lane, again the OD. Every time I pan my camera back to him, the guy's got a new item. 4 staff up and running. It's going to be brought out to him in just a little bit's time. I7 really, I mean, they're pulling ahead so significantly, but I'm not impressed at all by this play by either side. As harsh as it's going to sound, I don't think these two teams have what it takes to make it through to the later stages of this tournament. Just a personal opinion, feel free to disagree with me. Back at bottom lane, looks like Keeper of the Light is now getting some farm going into it. I apologize, looks like Keeper of the Light was the one going for the mechanism, so not Windrunner. Windrunner sitting with just the face boots and the Basilius. Middle lane, nobody has even dared to go in the vicinity of this OD. Mech, 4 staff treads, 19 minutes in, he's looking like a complete beast. Looking at the last hit charts, Sven has actually pulled ahead now, so he's sitting at 102 last hits. But as mentioned, this is turning into a complete farm fest, unless of course I get proven wrong. Holy crap! Vengeful just swaps the Queen of Pain back. Queen of Pain blinks right back in their faces. No stun up just yet. Stuns come out from the Sven. Double kill going the way of Snake, and that's that. They're gonna get another tier 1 tower to their name. So CK and Queen, both the cores for WMR go down, and I mean, this game is just going completely out of hand. Sven's gonna go completely baller now that he's almost picked up that BKB as well. Bottom lane, this ping's coming out. Keeper on this Keeper of the Light. Mechanism could well be the crucial item that they require here. Having that added bit of survivability goes a long way in staging comebacks. Jakiro, of course, with that Ice Path will be a very useful asset if they can manage to get the Illuminate as well as the Ice Path coordinated perfectly. Not to mention they've got a lot of burst damage coming in the form of both the Queen of Pain as well as the Windrunner's power shot. Although, of course, that BKB on the Sven is going to change all of that. I mean, it's going to make all of that insignificant, at least for first duration of 10 seconds. Smoke's been popped by WMR. They're trying to make something happen here. Rosh still available for the taking, but I don't believe that WMR has what it takes to take down Roshan so early. They're moving into enemy jungle. There is an Observer Warrior, not going to get scouted out by that, so Smoke has been fairly successful. OD might actually get caught with his pants down here, but nope. WMR just going to walk straight past, going so deep into enemy jungle where it's pretty obvious I7 wouldn't be farming. That said, Vengeful Spirit now might just walk into a trap. No, what the hell is going on? Vengeful's running into Smoked Hero. Smoked Hero's running away from Vengeful. Ping's coming out. They're finally going to try and make a go on this bottom lane, but I7 are prepared for this. Sven's here. BKB's flying out. Wow. That things couldn't go any better for Ice for WMR. They sniped the courier, but they're gonna pay for it with their lives. Queen of Pain goes down. Jakiro gonna be the next casualty of war, or so it would seem, as CK does manage to take down the OD with the Illuminate coming in from the Keeper of the Light, but that said, he forfeits his own life, and now looks like Jakiro not gonna be long for life either. So 3 going down for WMR, just the 1 going down for I7.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
For some reason my game audio was absurdly loud in that battle. Let me see if I can fix that up. So I7 definitely coming out on top again over there. Pipe's almost done on this Darkseer. So a 22-minute mech pipe. They've got everything that they need to take down Heck, they've got everything they need to take down the bloody Ancient. They don't even need to focus on tier 1s anymore. Just go straight down the middle lane. They're probably going to win this game. That said, WMR,
Dire's bottom
I don't see
tower
any
has
scope for
fallen.
a mega comeback from them anytime soon. Quite frankly, that mechanism is not going to be the deciding factor so far, so late into this game. There's way too much burst damage coming out from i7 as well. BKB, despite the courier being sniped, he's gonna have that BKB up and running in another 1 minute and 40 seconds. Not to mention, he's got another 2000 gold sitting in the bank. So I mean, it's anybody's guess what his next item could be. It could be a Crystallis, it could be the Mask of, well, not the Mask of Madness, considering he's gone for the helm. We could see him going for the Assault Cuirass as well. Queen of Pain, oh man. I have no words for this poor little lady here. Oh man, this is beyond words. I'm just gonna follow her around and see what else she does. Link! Some action maybe. Nope.
Radiant's middle tower is
Aha.
under attack.
Regen rune. Nope, just gonna hover around it for a little bit. There we go. Where are you going next, little lady? Aha, another blink. Okay, enough of that. Let's have a look at what Sven's up to. He's sitting at about 2,900 gold, so I'm expecting the Assault Cuirass. Seems like the ideal option right now. Vengeful Spirit has, looking at her skill build, she's opted to max out the aura here, so a lot of DPS coming out as long as she stays alive in these fights. Queen of Pain needs to be so careful here. The surge on the Sven, no blink on the Queen of Pain. The stun comes off, dab smack in her face. Regeneration rune's been cancelled as well, but she does manage to blink away. I actually left my keyboard and mouse for that one. I'm like, this is it. I mean, that Queen of Pain, I felt so sorry for. i7 finally starting to group up once again. I don't see any smokes up on anybody, so what's the plan? No plan? Nope. Okay, there is a smoke on the Vengeful Spirit. Are they going to pop the smoke and make a move around? Are they pinging at this tower because they want to take it, or are they just pinging so that the caster moves his camera there for the heck of it? Sanj in 25 minutes. There we go. CK is finally getting a move on. I expected that Ogre Club to be converted into a BKB, but I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. Middle lane, Queen of Pain again, sitting at level 10. Smoke's been popped, i7, let's hope they can deliver something close to the killing blow here. Again, they're pinging out this Queen of Pain. I mean, leave her alone already, man. She's what has she ever done to you? She's really having no impact. Another surge on the Sven. The stun not gonna come out. Quick reactions. Bulla actually managed to blink away. He's gonna pick up the Invis rune and he's gonna get away to safety. But Sven's still gonna throw out the stun. They don't have the gem, but they do have the Sensi Ward and a couple of auto attacks, and they clean her up in no time. Snake goes onto a mega kill with that. Queen of Pain sitting at a score line of 0 and 5. And I mean, I gotta say, you deserve this. I mean, you don't pick Queen of Pain as your first pick, because then everybody's out to get you. So WMR, they've kind of brought this upon themselves. Queen of Pain's really not having the best game here. i7, they know they've got the advantage in terms of numbers going 4v5 into this fight. Could well take down this tier 2 tower and possibly some more. Keeper of the Light needs to be careful here because Vengeful Spirit is available here in this battle, and a surge on the VS means an instant swap and a very dead Keeper of the Light. There we go. They see him channeling from the backlines, but they're not going to be able to make much of it. They're just going to pound away on this tier 1 tower while Windrunner tries to force a trade at bottom lane, but really Windrunner's no match for a 5-man lineup up top. Sven picks up another tower frag. He's pretty much completed his Assault Cuirass as well, just the recipe away now.
Radiant's bottom tower
And he's sitting at about 14,000 net worth. Everybody's steeping in towards the middle lane. Looks like they are going to go and clean up this ancient stack here. Get some more gold going their way, possibly complete that assault, and maybe, just maybe, look at going for Roshan next. there. OD's got 4k gold sitting up in the bank as well. Does sell off something now, so what's it gonna BKB up on the OD as well, so this game is all but over. I know I shouldn't be calling it so soon, but this game is pretty much done. I don't see how WMR is coming back from this. Let's have a quick peek at what everyone else has on this map. No mechanism up, sorry, no pipe up on the Windrunner, who's decided to pick up a quarterstaff now. So it looks like she is transitioning into the Orchid instead of completing the pipe. Headdress just sitting there, a naked headdress, really quite a confused set of inventory there. Sanj up and running on the Chaos Knight, but really, I do believe that the BKB would have been the better option. Pipe has been completed on the Darkseer as well. They've got 2 BKBs, they've got a pipe, they've got a mech, and they're gonna get a 4 staff up and running on the Darkseer, on the Vengeful Spirit as well. I7 has everything they need to finish this game. What's left me confused is why they aren't doing it. Yeah, buddy, kill those creeps. Oh man, this is the worst stalemate I've ever seen. I'm sorry, I've got to say it out loud. I've never seen a team do this. You're so far ahead. They're about 15,000 gold ahead, and they haven't taken tier 2 towers. I mean, this is the kind of scoreline you don't see at an end game screen. But this is happening somewhere at 29 minutes in, and they're still gonna pop the smoke and try and make maneuvers. Just go straight up in their faces and take a freaking tower. Are they gonna get Roshan? Are they circling in around? Looks like they're going towards the secret shop. Jakiro standing way out of position, and he's gonna get caught with his pants down. Nope, they're just gonna run straight in, keep up the light, getting stunned up. Does get vacuum back in as well as the stun. OD setting up on the CK, the light strike area misses completely, but doesn't even matter. Everything being used completely out of synergy. They swapped the Laguna Blade, and I mean, it was overkill, but nonetheless, CK's gone down, Cottle's gone down, and the tier 2 tower's gone down as well. Please don't turn, please go straight. Nope, they're turning around. Fine, at least something's better than nothing. Take that Roshan at least, that will give you some more confidence to go onto the high ground. Nope. Are they even? No, okay fine, they're just gonna go say hi to Roshan and okay, no fine, they're gonna pop the God Strength, pound away at Roshan, who's gonna go down in a matter of seconds. This is something you see in an 80-minute game. Roshan should not be going down this fast. That said, Aegis of the Immortal left on the ground, nobody wants it. We just kill Roshan for the heck of it. Nope, OD's gonna get the Aegis and make his way back out. Last tier 2 tower standing for Team WMR. Meanwhile, they haven't taken a single tier 1 tower of I7. This has been pretty much of a, well, yeah, it's been quite a stomp so far, and it looks like it will continue to be a stomp so far as well. Looking at WMR, looks like they're actually going to try and stage a fight over here. Nope, they're just going to let this tier 2 tower go down. WMR are left with pretty much no option but to bend over. This game is done. What's going on? Please just go onto the high ground. You've got Aegis, you've got both your BKBs online. You don't need to do this, my friends. Stop killing ancients. Just go up to the high ground, take a tower, take a base, and finish the game, man. I understand that Dota is a game of patience, but this is way beyond the level of patience. This is like achieving nirvana. I mean, you can't sit around for so long. Exactly, they're playing an RPG game here. MMORPGs, farm till you die. Holy crap, Sven gonna walk straight into Queen of Pain. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, and that Queen of Pain really regretting her decision. 0, 6 and 0. No kills on the board for Queen of Pain. A total of 3 kills up for WMR. All 3 kills. Well, let's have a look at who got those kills. There we go, Queen of Pain's quite sad. We feel you, man.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright. Finally ping's coming out. They're pinging towards the high ground. Pipe's been popped as well. God Strength's been popped. Sven running straight in, all in, balls out. The stun catches too. The OD ult catches almost everybody. And this is turning out to be a complete whitewash. Sven's gone wicked sick. Just the Windrunner surviving, scurrying back away to her fountain, and please don't leave the base, man. There we go. They're breaking the base. Finally. So tier 3 tower goes down 33 minutes into this game. Fortification does get popped, but there's nobody to come and defend this. Queen of Pain thinking of throwing the wave out, but wow, the shackle shot catches 2. Venge 4-star ahead is gonna pay for it with her life. So both sides trolling just a little bit. Rax goes down at middle lane, and are we gonna see Sven and company back out? Nope, they're gonna get caught by the ice path, the macro pyre, but the Lina light strike array catches 2. Sven throws out the stun. Queen of Pain goes down yet again. Sven walking in, all in, balls out. And CK finally with the Phantasm coming in. Are they going to be able to stop this? Nope. Sven just mans up, pops the BKB and pounds away. There we go. It's a complete cluster buck over there. And again, WMR, they're getting team wiped. Couple of auto attacks should do the job. Oh man, I'm not sure whose 4-star that was. Wow, that was his own 4-star. He 4-starred himself into enemy fountain, got himself killed, and got the kill as well. So that's that. Rax goes down. WMR have been team wiped, and I think it's time that the GG gets called. Yep, Sven's walking around enemy base with a satanic BKB assault Piras. He could probably 1v5 this team at this point, but they're not gonna finish. They're gonna go back and farm. Queen of Pain jumping in onto Sven. Sven says, okay fine, I'll have some. Couple of auto attacks should do the job. Nope, BKB gonna get popped as well. God Sven, and he's going man mode. Why did Vengeful Spirit do that? Why did he swap him out? Any which way, another couple of kills going the way of I7. This game's over. Sven just gonna pound away on tier 4 towers, and they're gonna go down in a matter of seconds.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Finally, they're pounding on the ancient. Shackle shot connects to Queen of Pain, stunned up yet again. Another stun gonna come out, but well, the third stun is enough, and Queen of Pain unfortunately goes on the Laguna Blade straight on Windrunner's face, forces her to scurry back away to safety. Sven just going man mode on everyone's ass over here. The wall catches everyone, the vacuum pulls them back in. Darkseer does manage to snipe off the Windrunner at the end of it. And that's that. This should be the GG coming out. WMR, props to them for not calling the GG right to the very bitter end. Well, now there's just some fountain trolling happening. Wow, I mean, you kill off all your opponent heroes in the enemy base. That's when you know something's terribly wrong. The GG well played comes out. Both sides have ended this game finally. Good game. Good game it seems from both sides. Comment. He's asking for a commendation. I will commend you B-Day bro, because you have been quite okay. I can't comment in lobby games. Sorry my friend. No comments for you. Alright, so looks like I7 win their first game of Digital Wars Season 1. Stay tuned. We will be coming up with Evil Minds versus DKM shortly. Hopefully that game won't turn out to be such a slugfest. Stay tuned guys. This is ClouDx signing out. Be right back in just a little bit.